What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Rusty and we are back rebuilding this 2020 Volvo VNL760. So yeah, I know it's been a while. I've been on the road. I am a truck driver, I drive on a road, and I am also currently rebuilding this thing. There's a little bit of growth going on here. It's been about a month since I've touched this thing. It's just been kind of hectic, really busy with other things also, but that's it. I'm getting into it. It's getting a lot cooler now, so a lot of stuff has happened. A lot of you guys haven't seen all of this extra stuff right here, but yeah, well, my dad is an insane guy, and he does this kind of stuff right here. He swaps cabs 24/7. He's rebuilding this rear end on this truck. This is a day cab he bought off auction, rebuilding himself right there. There's another project right here, another cab right there. There's a lot going on, okay? So we're not gonna get into all of that. I could record everything, all the process to everything. It's gonna be millions of videos. I don't think you guys wanna see all that. I think you guys have already seen our double forklifts right here. We got from the military loads. I've explained on my other videos. I think this is gonna be the 5th episode of this truck. So if you guys haven't seen, go ahead and watch all the previous episodes. It's gonna kind of catch up on everything that has been done to this current semi right here. Where's my, oh yeah, there's my little Caterpillar right there. I have actually bought an excavator for another project. I think I told you guys, or I didn't, not sure yet. So on this episode, guys, this is it. The cab is coming off, I promise you. We're gonna go step-by-step instructions of how to take this cab off. Last time I took a cab like this off, a lot of you were mad at me because I didn't do step-by-step instructions. I just went through and explained real quick and then took the cab off. This time I'm gonna try. It's just hard, guys, okay? When I'm explaining and then trying to unscrew stuff and everything like that, it's hard to like go step-by-step. I'm working here, you know? It's a lot of work, so it's hard to explain everything, but I'm gonna try my best, I promise you. So first step is to remove these plastic little fairings. Pretty much the forklift is gonna go in here and pick up the whole cab, so we need these removed. These are the little side fairings, and then the regular fairings go like that. So first things first is both sides need to be removed, and then these lines right here, there's 2 bolts right here, and these lines drop down, same thing as on the other side. And then all of this wiring right here, it's all connected on top. You just drop all the wiring down so it hangs onto the frame, so nothing's connected to the cab itself. And then the next step is to make sure all of these air hoses and everything like that is disconnected and laid down right here. Also, this shaft, last time I didn't do it correctly. I actually pulled it from here, but that's not the right way of doing it. We're gonna have to unscrew this bolt and take it out from here and keep this cab with this shaft right here. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, I think on my other video, my exhaust stack was broken, so we went ahead and took it off. But this one is actually in perfect condition. We don't have to touch it at all. A lot of people are gonna be like, wait, you're gonna take the cab off with this exhaust stack still on? That is correct. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see that happen, I know. And it's gonna happen, trust me. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, enough talking, and let's get started. Alrighty, we are almost done completely on this side. Everything's hanging down, nothing's really touching. Some of the stuff like this stuff and this, that all can, if it's like supported pretty evenly and it's like flat right here so we don't damage nothing, it's pretty decent. You can just leave it up hanging there. Only thing left is we have to disconnect all these air hoses. Pretty easy. Like I already got this one unpushed. You push this bracket in and then you pull this out. That's pretty much all this is. There's a small bolt right there hanging this wire harness, and that's it. I thought about disconnecting the shaft right there, but this is like gonna be in a way and stuff because we're probably transporting this some other location to get it painted and stuff like that. Don't want this to bend. This is very expensive. So I'm gonna go ahead and unscrew it right there, take this boot off and unscrew it from there and just leave this all together in one piece. But yeah, still got the other side to do. And yeah, my father over there messing around. This cab was right there. And yeah, this is for a customer's truck. He's just moving it around a little bit. This is actually the new cab. Okay, okay. Helping him out real quick. He's trying to move it right here because this actually belongs on this. That's the day cab. Well, it's a sleeper, but it's like a low cab that was on there. It was pretty damaged, so he's swapping this cab over for a customer. Make sure, guys, don't call me and say, hey, how much to swap over a cab? Sorry, we don't really do that much, but jak blisko wy хочете? Okay. Okay. Maybe it's too close, but yep. A lot of you guys wanted to see every little tiny thing that we do. I try to show as much as I can, but yeah, looks like a T-Rex got this one, you know what I'm saying? Salvage yard, straight up. All right, let's keep working. Alrighty, everything is disconnected from the cab. Anything touching the frame is pretty much disconnected and taken apart. I'm over here always helping my pops with something. He's changing the gearing pretty much on one of the axles for the rebuild. You gotta drop it straight in using 2 military forklifts. It's just the way it is, guys. I really didn't show you guys the rebuild process of this day cab Cascadia right here, but the major part was just the rear suspension. The cab is actually pretty good, just needs the hood area right there. Both axles were literally like moved all the way to the back. Not quite as bad as my Volvo. Oh wait, sorry, my Volvo wasn't quite as bad. This was way worse. The axles were just like completely gone. They even broke these brackets right here, was completely sheared off. This bracket was completely sheared off and they were bent. By the time he moved them back and lasered the axles, pretty much both the axles were bent, and that's why we're changing out the gearing and stuff like that. Pretty much the reducers we changing out to the shells of the axles. This one is bowed out like this, and same thing. I think this one's the good one and that one's the good one. Where's the other bad one? Oh, I know that good one's already in there, and this is the bad one, this is the bad one, and this one is the good one.
Так, стоп. Еще опускайся. Опускай.
My dad's pretty much the expert in this kind of stuff. Always changes brand new seals, checks the bearings. Professional, right? Yes. Also does brand new bearings on each side. Pretty much goes through the whole axle, cleans her up, paints it. It's gonna be just like brand new. Alrighty. Back to the Volvo. The last thing we need to do, it's only held up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts, and that's it. The major bolts that it's being held by is these big mama jamas right here. Literally just scoots out, and there's like little rubber pillows right there. So one here, one on the passenger side right there. This is just like the clamps. Oh yeah, I forgot to explain to you guys that I try to put all the bolts back where I got them. So for example, I unscrewed this little bracket, put all the bolts back in. Unscrew this, put the bolts back in. Everything on the side right here that I unscrewed, I put the bolts back in there. So you just keep track of all the bolts that way. A lot of people criticize me for my other video that I didn't do that, but yeah, I'm learning, guys. I'm learning with you or without you, whatever. Also, the only other place that it's being held by is back here. On the rear end of the semis, most of them are actually pretty similar. There's an airline for the pillows on each side, which, you know, I don't have air in them now. There's the shock absorbers right here, and then right underneath the shock absorbers there's 2 of these bolts. Best thing to do is unscrew both of these bolts, and then this whole cab comes with the pillow and everything, and you just disconnect this airline right here and lay it down. But that's it. That's the simplest way of doing it, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and unscrew everything and start lifting up the cab. And we are done. Thanks for watching, everybody. Psych, I'm just joking. So yeah, this is literally the bolts that are holding up this cab. You got 4 of these right here, that's in the rear, and then you got these 2 big long ones, you know what I'm saying, in the front, and that's it. It's amazing, right? Your whole life in a semi, and this is all the bolts that's holding the cab. A little sus, maybe? Enough wasting time. Let's go ahead, get the forklift, and take this beast off. Okay, I thought it was gonna be kind of cool throwing these on the ground, but I actually gotta clean these up. I always kind of, you know, got my little box for the bolts I can't screw back on. Got them laying right here. Да. 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 Yeah, this is only a 4,000 pounder, да? And it's doing it no problem. Go ahead. All right, looks good, yeah. Woo, she naked. And the cab is completely off, so we got it sitting right there. That's probably where we're gonna be working on it, fixing the roof and such. My father, thanks to him, helped me out. This was actually my second cab removing with him. It's definitely a 2-person job, just to watch out and look for everything that's, you know, not supposed to get damaged. You pretty much need to lift up the back. We got a little jack right there. Don't really need to remove this exhaust stack. If you want to, you can, whatever, but it's not necessary. And yeah, there goes my little frame right here. Everything's all Gucci on it. Everything's laying down where it's supposed to. And let's jump down here and explain how are these damaged? No, they just removed them and that's it. Yeah, these pillows are actually really nice. So when the junkyard people, pretty much where I bought this Volvo from, removed this engine and trans, I wanted to buy it with this engine trans, but yeah, didn't luck out. They already sold it, so bought it like that. They just, like, you know, cut all of these off, and some lines right here are cut. What is this? And yeah, see, I need to go through my truck right there before I take the engine out and go through all the wiring and stuff, and then change everything I have on this one, so everything's gonna be all Gucci. Yeah, and then fixing this cab right here, I already have this door piece, but all of this is good. All the metal part is good on it. We're gonna go ahead and install these doors back up, put the wiring through on both sides, and then start tweaking the frame a little bit on this cab, because this cab, like I told you guys, was damaged. Got, you know, tweaked right there, bent right there, and right here. Same thing as the other side. The other side's not as worse. This mainly this side, because it got crunched right there. I was gonna, on this video, do this for you guys, install the doors and everything, but I think that's gonna be a little boring process. If you guys watched my other videos, you already kind of understand how I took these off, where all the brackets are step by step. So I don't think I should repeat the process. And I almost tripped on that. So this 2019 rebuild, like I told you guys already, is already done and over with. And I actually, you know, this is old tires I put on there. This is the 2019 model, but the engine training is going into 2020, and all of this is getting taken off. And I didn't want to say this, but this is already sold. So this truck, well, let's say truck, frame and title is already sold. Yeah, so this 2019 is gonna be gone when I remove the engine and trans and maybe some wiring and some looms, maybe some other parts I need. I'm just gonna take everything I need, put it all into this truck, and then this is sold and bye-bye. If you guys wanna guess in the comments below how much I sold title and frame for, you can guess. You probably won't be correct, but I'll thumbs up to whoever was close. So yeah, guys, this is it. This is the end of this video. Stick tuned for more rebuild videos. It's gonna get very interesting. Next episode is we're removing these radiators, putting it to the side, removing this engine, putting it to the side, taking all the wiring, everything that we need to swap over to this 2020, and then taking the engine and installing it. And then obviously fixing the cab, putting the cab back on, and starting this beast. And yeah, I know I'm a little ashamed. It's been 2 years since it was started. Hopefully it's still all Gucci, which I think it is. But yeah, I appreciate it, guys, for watching. Stick tuned for more videos. This is going to be a pretty fast process from pretty much, which episode is this, 5? I don't remember. But yeah, this is dirty work, guys. Remember that. It's not easy. Hope you liked this step-by-step how to remove this cab. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.